Hi all, welcome to another gameplay of season, A Letter to the Future. Initial review जो इसकी देखें, game basically you have to travel around the world on a bicycle. देखते हैं कैसा है game. I'm not expecting much. It should be boring, but देखते हैं कहाँ तक लेके जाता है. तो देखते हैं. थोड़ा सा indie game genre में आता है. Okay. Dialogues होंगे क्या?
Who are you? I don't know, but I'm writing to you anyway. Where are you? How far in the future? Where'd you find my journal? I may never know, but you can know me from what I put down on these pages. I come from a little village in the mountains. No one has left here since before I was born. But our lives changed overnight. Just a few days ago when my best friend had a prophetic dream. A vision that the elder said means this season is going to end soon. The world is about to enter a new era. A great change is coming. Everyone was afraid. I was surrounded by questions and I began to feel how little I know. What is this season that is about to end, and why is it ending? What exactly is out there that could turn the world inside out? If there are still voices singing and laughing in the wilderness, I could record them before they're gone. I also thought of my dad, who always wanted to see the outside world but never did. So, I asked if I could leave. The elder had one condition for letting me go. That I take what I collect to the museum vault, a palace of art and memory at the edge of the earth. She says it's the only place safe from the turmoil of a changing season. I hope that's where you're reading this now. I can't stop the change that is coming, but this time on Earth could live on in these pages. What it looks like, sounds like, how it feels to be alive right now. I'm writing to you at the crack of dawn on the morning I leave home. I can smell breakfast cooking in the other room, and I can hear my mom's voice.
Three, two, one. Hooray! Mr. Lotto's here.
burner's on the table, ready to make a pendant. Mom is cooking sweet bark soup. She got out some old tapes.
You're up. What are you doing standing there? Time to get going. It's gonna be a beautiful morning. I'm making progress. I found the burner, camera, recorder. Breakfast is in progress. Still gotta make a pendant. We haven't used this in so long. Good thing I saved the instructions. Just as you would use a shield to protect an identity pendant protects your mind. Your thoughts, memories, everything that makes you, you. We don't wear them here in the village anymore. But if you're going into the outside world, I'll feel better when you've got a pendant shielding you. Diseases of the mind, like the dream sickness. We don't know what caused it. We heard people suddenly fell into an eternal sleep. These were years of wild rumors, and half of them turned out to be true. In times of war, a pendant can be used to identify a body. Let's skip that part. Objects have two layers, the physical and the mental. The pendant needs to absorb both. 1. Collect a sentimental object for each sense: sound, smell, feel, sight, taste. 2. Feel the sense and speak aloud a memory of the object. 3. Feed the object into the burner. The memory will leave the speaker as it is transferred to the pendant. That means I'll forget the memory after I say it. It's supposed to be painless, at least. No, you must remember everything. That's your role. Okay, so this old tape should work for our sense of sound. I remember. You and I fell asleep listening to this tape. Your dad came home. We all rested together until it got dark. What an odd feeling. Like an absence, disappearing. The empty space fills itself back in until I forget that I forgot anything at all. I'm glad I'm only losing a few memories. If I lost too many, I wouldn't even know who you are. You should pick the rest of the objects. I'll lose the memories, but you'll have them in a pendant forever. So they should be important to you. They should be parts of your identity you want to be sure to be. So think about what these items and what the memories would preserve. Let's do smell next. Find an object with a strong odor and that holds a piece of you.
Chalo bhai. I want to go inside first.
Nothing. I was born in the glow of my parents' love. Nothing. I remember who my dad was. Nothing. I take care of fragile things. My bag and Dad's camera, ready for the great departure.
Something with a strong smell. यहाँ पे तो सब देख चुका, बाहर ही ढूंढते हैं कुछ.
Ancient perfume, sweet. Nothing is ever lost. Sweet wax honey. How I've tried to save things. Granite, seaside, darkness. This speaks to how my mom loves me. Childhood. Too sweet, too old. I always wanted to experience new things. Nothing. I used to see souls everywhere.
Boring till now. मैं बस साइकिल पे जाना चाहता हूँ, देखता हूँ क्या haptics and dried flowers.
What did you choose for smell? Let's breathe in deep. Your dad used to bring these flowers home from his climbs. They only grow high up in the mountains. He was a great climber. He even found us a new source of water. I hoped after he would climb less, maybe even retire. But he always wanted to explore, and the only direction to go was maybe the Elder is letting you leave out of guilt for what happened to your dad. If someone has the energy to leave, it needs to go somewhere. He fell into the Fitz ravine. We never found his body. But doesn't he rest with us at night? Doesn't he appear in our dreams? How can such a human being depart this earth without leaving behind a trace as strong as the flowers would still have their scent? Darling, I don't want to lose this one. I can't lose this one. Can we put the flowers back, please? Yes, you're right.
System.
Now touch. Pick something with a texture you like.
Wax, soft, ancient wall. I was loved by people I have no memory of. Cheap velvet flower. I collect stories. Cool, scratchy palm grains. A friend gave me this a long time ago.
So what did you end up choosing? Okay, feel the surface. The cool stone. I remember. This was in the months after your father passed. You didn't seem sad, but you just weren't interested in anything. It was hard to know what to do. One day, you and your friend Pate went fishing. You didn't catch anything, of course, but when I was putting away your bucket, we found this creature there. Pate had dropped it in without you noticing. I remember how it made you smile, and I felt, oh, no matter how much things have changed, I will get to see my little girl smile again. I'm fine. Let's do sight next. Pick something that looks nice.
My hand when I was a child. This speaks to how my mom loves me.
उल्टे काम करूं कि वो आपकी फोटो उठा के ले आता हूँ ले इसे ही भूल जा
Mom and Dad before I was born. I was born in the glow of my parents' love.
ले भूल जा
So,
जल्दी भूल
what
जा
did you end up choosing? I remember. This was the night I told your dad I was pregnant with you. There was a party in the plaza. I didn't have anything to drink, just water. He didn't wonder why. At the end of the night, I told him I was pregnant, and he was so happy. He threw up.
जबरदस्त स्ट्रॉन्ग बना दिया तीन में ही काम कर दिया
For taste, we can eat breakfast and feed some to the burner.
स्किप करने का ऑप्शन नहीं है सारी की सारी चीज देखनी पड़ेगी
The memory I'll lose is the one we're forming right now. I want you to have it forever. Standing here, you're having a last taste of home.
सिस्टम
Now you're protected by lost memories. A gem of home around your neck. This is my only condition for letting you go. You must promise me never to take the pendant off.
ठीक है बाहर निकलते पहले मौके पे बेच
And
दूंगा
never
इसको
tamper with it.
ले बेटे
Okay? Then I'm okay with you leaving. I think your camera and bag are still in your... It's time to gather them up.
ठीक है चल टाटा मैं इसके अंदर कोई आइडियल बच्चे बनना थोड़ा ना है वो गेम के अंदर इसके अंदर तो मैं बनूंगा जल्दी निकलने दे मेरे को यहाँ से इसके अंदर मैं बनूंगा फुल बगावती
I've lost so much. How could the world ask me to lose you too? Look at us. There we are. There we were. We'll always be right here on this beautiful morning.
ज्यादा ज्ञान दे रहे हैं, वो नहीं कर पा रहे skip.
I just performed a ritual with my mom. The moment has passed, but I'll record it in these pages for you, for the future.
अपनी जनरल भी बनानी है.
I never knew when my mom would share a memory of Dad while cooking, on a walk, with no warning. It knocked the wind out of me. Rituals take this grief and give it a shape and a story. Filling in this journal is a ritual too, but for a loss that hasn't hit us yet.
ठीक है, चल लड़ ले. Woodward ritual हो गया. Morning I leave Dad the museum vault.
I've brought tools to record the sights and sounds of this season. I'll start by recording the only place I've ever known.
भाग नहीं सकते, इसमें धीरे ही चलना पड़ेगा क्या? ठीक है. ऑडियो रिकॉर्डर.
We have plenty of fresh water here. I wonder if it's more scarce in the outside world.
Okay.
Last night there was a goodbye party here in the plaza. Everyone was so afraid for me. To understand that fear, to understand where I grew up, you have to know the man standing watch over the plaza, Dr. Fumio.
हाँ भाग सकते हैं फाइनली। फोटो तो लूंगा पिक्चर। हाँ ये बढ़िया है।
This is Dr. Fumio and his son. The statue isn't as old as it looks. The artist wore it down to give it a feeling of ancientness and the authority that comes with it. Dr. Fumio and his son founded Cairo back in 776. They live on through our traditions. There are 3 murals celebrating Dr. Fumio's work.
क्लूज इकट्ठे करने हैं।
Remembering everything must be painful. Dr. Fumio brought peace to so many people here.
Now this will be a good photo.
Last night, my friends wrote down their hopes for my trip and tied them to the branches of this tree.
म्यूरल्स तीनों ढूंढने पड़ेंगे।
Dr. Fumio said the dream sickness was caused by something very powerful. He wasn't able to cure it. Pate's little daydream of leaving this place, of seeing something weird. Smells like an old man's toes dipped in cinnamon. I had to drink this gross potion last night. Like my pendant, it's supposed to protect my brain.
एक म्यूरल और ढूंढना है, 2 तो ढूंढ लिए। फिर क्या पता साइकिल पे बैठ पाए। ओ
The elder sought out Dr. Fumio to cure her mother, who was suffering from time misperception. The ruins in the distance were used to make us afraid of the outside world. Dangerous and impossible to reach, they said.
Decorations.
I remember soaking my feet in here on hot days. A wish fell off the tree. I'm not supposed to read them, but it might be good for you to have an example of one. I can go against tradition a little for posterity. A village that was created as a place to heal. Is that where my instinct to try to help comes from? It's so strange to imagine I'll be shaped by places and people I haven't met yet. So strange to imagine that I might feel at home somewhere else.
चलो अब कहाँ चलना देखते हैं. थोड़ा सा बोरिंग, थोड़ा सा स्लो, यानी 6 घंटे का पूरा गेम प्ले है. है तो कोई स्टोरी. बेसिकली इनकी गांव में तकलीफ आ गई थी, ये वहाँ गांव छोड़ के जाना चाह रही है. साइकिल मिलेगी विष्णु मेरे मम्मा तो. 710 में. ठीक है.
Caro Village was founded during the modernity. Much later, Dr. Fumio arrived and remade it in his image. This flower means you're in my thoughts. The morning after the search was called off for Dad, our doorstep was covered in them.
वो भी ले लेता है उसकी फोटो, या अब तो कहीं ना कहीं इस्तेमाल में आए. इंजन में सब रखो. जल्दी साइकिल दो, मेरे को बाहर निकलना है। गंदा हो पड़ा इनका काम। जने कम है क्या? साथी भी नहीं मिला इसको। आउटसाइड वर्ल्ड में आगे भी है।
Is it recording?
Yes.
Okay. How to leave home for my daughter. Find a sacred square of earth. Lay down so you have the dirt at your back. Close your eyes. Close everything. Do you see for yourself? You see for the dead, for the unborn. Do you listen for yourself? You listen for the dead, for the unborn. Your ancestors are in that dirt. All the living and all the dead are holding you up. Now, stand. They're still there, aren't they? It's time to move, to entangle yourself everywhere with everyone. So the next time you lay down in the dirt, you will have so much more to tell them.
साइकिल में चला के देख लूं। वैसे तो बहुत स्लो गेम है। मे भी लोगों को सुंदर लगता है इस वजह से, क्या पता स्टोरी अच्छी हो, पर अभी तक तो मजा आ नहीं रहा। इंडी गेम्स डिटेक्टिव वाले, वो वुल्फ अमंग अस, ये वाले कितने बढ़िया होते हैं स्टोरी वाले। ये भी स्टोरी है, अभी तक तो एकदम ही स्लो चलने लग रहा है, और स्टोरी भी थोड़ी बोरिंग सी है, मतलब रोमांटिक टाइप की। हमें नहीं चाहिए रोमांटिक रोमांटिक, इंग्लिश चाहिए हमें। हाँ, साइकिल मिल गई अब तक। देखते हैं इसके बाद कुछ अमेज करेगा क्या ये हमें। साइकिल टूटी पड़ी है, साइकिल रिपेयर शॉप। यहाँ पे और कुछ है चीज उठाने की? कोई चीज नहीं उठाने की फाइनली। अब शायद हमें साइकिल ही उठानी है। ये
Pate fixed up 3 bikes instead of 1.
मेरे को बाइक लेके निकलने दो। मैं लूंगा ब्लू, जस्ट लाइक द स्काई। चलो, साइकिल मिल गई, अब देखते हैं। अच्छा, ये तो बढ़िया है। ओके, दिस इज इंटरेस्टिंग। ब्रेक कहाँ से मारूं? हाँ, ये बढ़िया है भाई, ये बढ़िया है। ओके, दिस इज इंटरेस्टिंग नाउ। तो बेसिकली आप लोग बस उस छोटे से घर से निकलना, तो आपको कुछ समझ में आने लग जाएगा। ओके, अच्छा नीचे नहीं उतर सकते, पैदल लेके भी चल सकते हो, पार्क भी कर सकते हो, देख भी सकते हो। वाह, ठीक है। अब पार्क करने के बाद इसको दोबारा उठाना हो R2, फिर R2 से फिर से माउंट। L1 sitting on R1 brakes हैं okay. रोड से अलग नहीं जा सकते, यहीं पे चलना पड़ेगा मेरे हिसाब से। अगर मैं इसके ऊपर टक्कर मार दूंगा। यहाँ फोटोज भी लेनी होंगी आई गेस। कोई और मिलेगा कि नहीं मिलेगा पता नहीं।
Before setting up in Kero village, Dr. Fumio roamed the land curing people. It must have been hard when he wasn't around anymore, especially for people who couldn't travel to the village. That poor baby. They were right. The letter never made it. The season before this one, the war, seems so horrible. I can see in these letters that the outside world has extremes, of beauty and tragedy, beyond anything I've known.
The trade routes are cut off. Kero is gonna feel even smaller now. Okay.
Traders used to come to the outskirts of the village. The war put an end to this.
Boring. सिंपल पजल्स कि रास्ता ढूंढना बेसिकली बस। कुछ दे नहीं रखा इसके अंदर गाइडेंस सिस्टम, खुद ढूंढो और निकलो। अभी रोड टूट गया है, पानी के अंदर जा नहीं सकते। वो साइकिल छोड़नी पड़ेगी यहाँ पे। ऐसे पैदल उतर सकता हूँ पानी में, पैदल भी नहीं उतर सकता। ये स्ट्रेच छोटा सा, यहाँ से जाना पड़ेगा उधर, उधर से कहीं आगे जाना पड़ेगा आई थिंक।
A crane to move materials around. The things that used to be possible. We learned about old technology in school, but not much about animals. What are these strange goat-like creatures? Are they simply goats? My first time petting an animal. I think it went pretty well.
बोरिंग है, मजा नहीं आया। मैं भी थोड़ा सा और खेल के 10 मिनट और खेल लूँगा, अगर अच्छा लगा तो ठीक है। सुंदर बना रखा है बट स्लो। बाइक चलाने कितना ही मजा आएगा किसी को। ठीक है, अच्छी स्ट्रेचेज हैं, सुंदर लग रहा है बट
I cycled through landscapes, seeing them for the first and last time.
I'm playing
I had
this
no
for the
idea
first
when I
and last
left my
time for
home
5
how the
minutes.
season would end, or more importantly, how soon.
ये क्या मतलब हुआ?
On a cold, damp day, I feel true loneliness for the first time. Nobody could have described with words how big this world is, how it goes and goes. I passed through it, where others passed before me.
खेलना बोरिंग है, फिर कभी देखेंगे। मोर गेम्स, अदर गेम्स। इफ यू वांट प्ले स्लो गेम खेलो इसको, वरना कोई मजेदार नहीं है। नॉट वेस्टिंग माई टाइम ऑन दिस।